Hi, my name is Brock Miller. I'm the Chief Architect at PortalProdigy, and in this video I'm going to show you why you want your association website powered by PortalProdigy. I built this fully functional association website from scratch in just a few hours. Let me start by taking you through and showing you some of the features that are enabled on the website. As you can see that we've got live news and live events. I can click through on an individual item. These are widgets, by the way, and we have a variety of different widgets, which are simply components that you can insert in any page on your website. PortalProdigy has a very sophisticated page management tools that allows you to configure different sections of your website differently. This brings up all the details on the event. I can view a calendar of events as well as looking at a listing or individual details. Here I'm looking, I can see it by day, by week, by month. So via the calendar I could click to see the details of the event, and if this event requires registration, I can register for the event, and you can collect fees, and you can do all of that on your own website. We've configured an Ask the Expert feature. This feature allows users to submit questions and select topics, and then all of the applicable people will receive the question and they can respond directly to the individual. We've actually configured membership on here. I won't take you through the membership process, but I did configure two different memberships, including fees and application forms, and in a minute I'll show you how we administer that. We've got fully functional menus, different varieties. We've got drop-down menus, as well as menus down the left side here. I've got a request form that's configured. I can submit this and view that information in the website. I also have a request form we put in the main content section of the website. Let's take a look at our resource library. We have a fully functional resource library. I'm going to jump down here to a subcategory called Equipment. The resource library comes with automated navigation. All of this is done, it's all set up without programming. You simply load your documents, configure your categories, and away you go. In addition to inserting all of the navigation options for you, we also have reviews that can be enabled. Your resource library can contain a variety of digital content. Any type of file can be loaded into the system. If it's HTML, it'll be displayed in the page. If it's a PDF, it'll be displayed within the page if the user has a viewer like Acrobat installed. If not, it'll prompt them to download the document to their system. In this case, we've got reviews turned on. You've got a summary of reviews at the top of the document. Reviews are a great way to get your constituency to interact on your website. Now, reviews can be configured so that they require authorization to be displayed, or you could require login such that only members were allowed to access reviews and no approval would be required within the website. I will show you here in just a second how we go in and approve a review. But if you wanted to edit this document, let's now jump in. Let's take a look at the administration. Now, keep in mind that I built this website without any programming using the configurable options available in PortalProdigy's administration. And the productivity gains just begin there. The real gains come over the life cycle of your website. As you will see, PortalProdigy provides a comprehensive content management system that truly empowers non-technical users. Now, if I see something in here that I want to edit, it's as easy as clicking Control-Alt-E to edit this particular document. When you do a Control-Alt-E, PortalProdigy then knows which tool to bring up. In this case, it's document management. I've got a variety of data in here. SEO is something that we'll briefly touch on here, but I could configure my SEO options specifically for this document. Right now I have them automated so the system generates them, and I'll show you what those are here in a minute. I'm going to scroll down, and I want to access the HTML editor to make edits to the document. PortalProdigy comes with a built-in HTML editor. You don't need to know HTML. It's got basic functions. It's similar to using Microsoft Word. In fact, it even has a Microsoft Word paste option to clean up some of the the junk that Microsoft Word puts into its documents. So you've got this fully functional editor. You can include pictures, videos. It's got a ton of functionality. And if you have a question on how to use anything, online help is available. Simply click on the help option and you've got online help completing pictures and explaining every individual feature within the system. Let's close the online help and return back to our HTML document. So I can make my changes. We're not going to make any changes right now. Let's click cancel. And then when I'm all done, I click close. And then we have a return option to take you back to the page where you started from. Any changes that I made would be automatically updated in the website. It's really that easy. Now, from any page within your website, you can jump in and access the administration main menu. We do that by doing a Control-Alt-M. PortalProdigy checks your authorization rights and only allows access to permitted users. Alright, this is the main administration dashboard. The PortalProdigy administration includes a menu that's always visible here on the left-hand side. When I initially set up the website, we go to the configuration menu, and PortalProdigy is laid out in the natural sequence, the order of the steps that you need to go through. You start here with site settings, and in site settings we can select from more than 30 built-in templates, or we can upload our own custom template. We have a number of options. I'm not going to go into the details here. PortalProdigy is actually fairly sophisticated. It allows you an incredible amount of flexibility in how you configure your website. And there is a little bit of learning curve to some of these advanced features, but it's not necessary to utilize them. They're there if you want to. One of the things I did want to show you in site settings is we have a basic organization configuration screen where we just put in some simple information like the name of your organization, your address, contact information. This information is then inherited throughout the site. So for example, as I'm going through these steps, and I just follow them through in one in order, and I get down to payments, for example. And payments are really easy to configure. You just select the payments by checking the types that you want to select. There are options down below to configure PayPal or other payment gateways. One of the options here is the information that gets displayed on who to send checks to your organization. This information can be inherited from site settings. So all throughout the configuration we have this inheritance option that makes it really easy to configure things. Now if I want to override this, it's simple. Uncheck the inherit option and make my changes and save them. Let's check it back. So that's it for configuration. We simply just go through and configure each option that we want. When we're done, we're ready to actually go back to our home page and then start entering our content. And we can do this from within the actual. PortalProdigy includes a design mode that allows me to access a feature and be able to edit and manage all of the content within an individual page. So design mode is entered by pressing Control-Alt-D. And you'll notice now I've got a toolbar on the left-hand side, and as I hover over each one of these components, which we call widgets, they're highlighted. If I want to edit a widget, I simply right-click on it. There's help to tell me about this particular widget. In this case, this is a header menu bar. If I want general help for the page, it's available over here. It's a page management guide that gives me an overview as well as a description of each of the widgets. And there's more than 30 different widgets that you can insert for various different components within your page. Now, if I want to edit this particular menu, I'd right-click on it. Let's say that I want to go in and add a menu item or change it. It brings up the appropriate tool, in this case Menu Builder, and I can immediately go in and edit something. Menu Builder allows you access to all the different features of the system. Everything is menu driven. It's very easy to configure. When you're all done, you simply close the option and your screen is automatically up. This completes part one of the demonstration. Please scroll down and click on the second video to finish watching the demonstration.